I'm driving to the store to get some stuff for dinner. Well, sitting in my driveway, getting ready to drive to the store to get some stuff for dinner. Alright, I wanted to talk some about Southern etiquette, Southern hospitality, growing up in the South. The South, in the United States anyway, there are certain things that you grow up with and you don't realize that it's not something that's common and normal everywhere. The first time I went up north, I was very surprised by quite a few things. Here, when you're walking anywhere, down the street, through a parking lot, in a store, if you pass anybody, if you get within a certain number of feet of them, if you come close enough to, you make eye contact, you smile, you say hello most of the time. In the north, in the United States, the first time I went there, and I didn't really realize that I did it as much as I did, and I didn't realize that people don't do that up north. Everybody that I made eye contact with quickly looked away. It was very obvious that it was not common, that it made them uncomfortable for a stranger to be looking at them, smiling at them, talking to them. Another thing is, I live in the Bible Belt, and there is a church literally every block. I'm 2 blocks from my house at the grocery store. I don't know if you can see, but there's a church right across the street, and I will pass 2 churches on my way home, 2 blocks away. So there's churches everywhere. I don't live in a big city, and there's probably at least 60 churches in this city, and it's a small city, small town. So that's another thing that's common. Of course, everybody knows about this one. We drink sweet tea here. So if you go up north and you order tea, it's going to be unsweetened. If you ask for sweet tea, they're going to tell you there's sugar on the table. But adding sugar to cold tea, the sugar doesn't dissolve like it does if you brew it hot with the sugar in it. And it's just completely sweet. And the sweeter the better in the South. I think McDonald's carries sweet tea now nationwide, so I guess Northerners are drinking sweet tea now too, I don't know. But another thing is y'all. And I really was one, I didn't think that I said y'all very much until I went up north. And every time you say y'all up north, you know you said it, because everybody looks at you crazy. It's a lot of different slang, ways that you say things. I grew up here, so I understand what everybody's saying that is from here. I have a northern sister-in-law, and she actually admitted to me not too long ago that it took her years to understand our father-in-law. I never thought that he had such a country swang to his voice that he is hard to understand, because he's not hard to understand to me. But there's just certain things that you don't see up north that you see here. I was gonna try to capture, as I go into the grocery store and walk around, without looking too obvious, do it kind of conspicuously, how people act towards each other here in the South. How friendly they are. Things are a lot slower here. It's not as fast paced. We're not that we're lazy, because Southerners are not lazy. They work hard, but they're not in a big hurry to do anything. It's gonna get done eventually. Oh, I gotta go over here.
Hello, honey. How are you?
Good, how are you? So I figured out a way to put my phone in my pocketbook in one of the little side pockets, and it kind of be like a spy cam. But it would only fit up and down, so I couldn't get like a really wide angle. And I don't even know, I have to go back and look if I got everybody that I passed, because I don't know if I was at the right angle to get their faces. But everybody makes eye contact, everybody smiles. Most people say hello. Let you pass them in line. Obviously that guy was trying to get me to get in line and I hadn't even got what I needed yet, but alright, churches. You'll see how close I am to my house because I just pulled out of the parking lot of the grocery store. You can see it's a small town, city, whatever. There's not a bunch of people, there's not a bunch of buildings. I mean, if you go up the road a minute from me, there's cows and pastures, there's farms everywhere. Church. That's just how it is. And then if you go up this road that I live on, you will see several more churches. They're already burning wood in the backyard. You were born in New York?
She's a New Yorker. She's a damn
So
Yankee.
what is the difference between Northerners and Southerners in your opinion?
We're fucking cooler. We live down here. They move down here. Nobody moves up north. Yankees always move down
he's
south.
climbing me.
Like honestly, what do you think the
He's
difference is
climbing
between
me.
Northerners and Southerners?
Cody, help!
Oh, there's a lot of different.
He's walking
Yes,
through.
ma'am, and no, ma'am, and yes, sir, and no, sir is an insult.
What? Why?
Like if I were to say yes, ma'am to my grandma, she would think that I'm calling her old.
Like, parking lot.
So you don't make eye contact and smile, or else they'll think that
If you
you're
do
weird.
make eye contact, you don't smile. You just make eye contact and keep going. If you smile, they're like, I don't know what the fuck that was. But,
What about saying hello to people that you don't know?
oh yeah, that's another thing. If you're like standing in line and it's just you, and then somebody comes up behind you, here, you're like, oh yeah, hey, how are you doing? Wow.
Nah, them motherfuckers standing there like,
We'll play Who What One More Why.
Don't talk to them. They don't know you. You don't know them. That's how that
who
works.
is this nigga?
What the
Like
fuck?
my parents.
That's what's wrong with the North.
They're rude.
That's why it's called Southern hospitality or Southern etiquette. Southern hospitality.
Up
They are
until,
rude
like-
as shit. Food. Oh my god, food is a huge thing.
Barbecue up north is with vinegar, not with barbecue sauce.
Why is it called a
It's like
barbecue?
It's
Something
like a
totally
vinegar.
wrong with the Northern Hemisphere.
And liver mush. They don't have liver mush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and
alright.
there's no cheer one.
Well, see,
either.
I don't like liver mush.
It's like this. If anything bad was going to happen, hopefully it happened to the Northern Hemisphere and leave us Southerners alone. Because we got shit on lockdown for days.
Oh,
Nothing.
They don't do sweet tea. If you go up
Yeah,
north,
they're fucking.
now, hey, if you go up north and you order a tea, you get a
You'll
unsweet
get
hot
unsweet
tea.
tea. Not hot.
And if you ask for sweet tea, they'll say there's sugar on the table.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
fuck that
just,
noise.
they don't have a Bojangles up there either. They just recently,
Well, that's all southern.
they
Bojangles
just,
in Carolina is southern.
yeah,
Born
they
in the
just
South,
recently,
What the fuck is wrong with the United States?
they just recently started putting sweet tea in like the McDonald's and stuff up north. But you know how like here the unsweet is like a small little jug and the sweet tea is like this huge
Huge
ass.
thing, yeah.
Feed the
They got like
green
4 of them.
No, it's the opposite.
Oh, that's fun. We can't go up north. I wanted to go to New York and see it, but now I don't give a shit
See,
about
but I'm from the upstate. I'm not from like the city. Which the upstate is basically Statesville, but Yankees in it.
it. Oh, yeah, see, we couldn't go over. Too many damn
About the whole snow thing though.
Here it's like 1 foot
If-
shuts down the whole state.
If it's an inch of snow here, yeah, everybody freaks out and goes and gets bread and milk and nobody goes to school. But up there, if it's 90 degrees, is everybody acting like they're gonna have a heat stroke too? I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
When my grandpa was visiting and it
That's
wasn't
whenever
quite
shot the dog.
warm yet, it was like spring and it's still kind of cold. He was like, I'm sweating. So
No, my-
he hates it now because it's like 90-degree weather.
And it's so humid. It's like
There's
you
no
can
humidity.
you can taste the water in the air here.
Yeah.
You
My
know?
ex-boss over at Best Way, she is from Buffalo. And she used to tell us that even whenever like they'd be snowed in, they lived across from the grocery store. It didn't matter. The grocery store was open and they would push a buggy across the road to go to the grocery store. Nothing fucking close.
So northerners can function in the snow, whereas southerners can't. But southerners can function in the heat and humidity, whereas
Yeah,
everyone
southerners are
else
fucking
can't.
retarded. If it rains an inch and a half, they're like, oh my god, we can't drive. Let's cause 37 fucking wrecks in 2 hours. It's, I mean, that's the truth. You know it is. As soon as it starts to rain, there's like action.
That's
action,
why I
action.
say. That's why I say southerners are slower, because I feel like northerners drive fast. Like they don't stop and let people out, do they?
Hell
And
no, they
like,
don't. They don't even stop at red or a stop sign.
well, if somebody does let you out, do they do the wave? No.
Northerners don't.
The wave thing is a
Nope.
southern thing too.
Emily will be driving. And
Because like you're an asshole if somebody lets you out and you don't wave at them. You know.
Emily would be driving, and if they let her over on the interstate, or if they let her out at a red light or a stop sign, she's just like, okay.
That's the wrong bullet.
Me, I'm going out. I'm like, thank you.
Oh, he rolled down the window after the
And you
fireworks.
throw your arm out.
Yeah, he rolled down the window after the
I opened
fireworks.
up the sunroof and waved.
Yeah.
So
I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. She's getting better.
And also, shopping cart is.
It's a
not
buggy.
A fucking buggy.
It's a fucking buggy.
Not a fucking
Scotty,
buggy.
what is it?
Oh my
Buggy?
god.
It's a fucking buggy. What is it?
He's teaching Kylie to say buggy, and every time she says buggy, I just want to.
So what is it?
It's a cart.
It's a fucking buggy. Anything with 4 wheels that you carry shit in is a fucking buggy.
What about it makes it look like a bug?
And like in the South, you do the laundry.